Going to be talking about two fellas today, Steven Crowder and Potholer54. So if you haven't checked out Potholer54, it's an absolute treat. Make sure you go check it out. The dude does a shitload of research and does amazing videos. But he's been debunking Steven Crowder lately, who's an ideologue. Potholer's not even like a left or right person. He's just someone who does science videos. So there's been this whole thing going on where he just like Potholer's just been debunking everything that they put up, which is awesome. I'd love to see that because that would be so great if just like every time something stupid, which is pretty much every day, goes up, he could debunk it. But what's interesting now is that after he made the first video, which was a response to the 5 climate change myths debunked or whatever, after he made that, Steven Crowder invited him for a live debate. Now, what the question you should be asking is, in a discussion of science, right? Science is all based on facts and empirical data. Okay, so what purpose does debating serve? I mean, do scientists not do their research and just debate? I mean, I've never heard of this before. But this is all across the board, in my opinion, though. I think this is a universal thing, right? Their goal is to get you on there so that they can try to pin you in a corner. And what they do is they give you a statistic that either is totally false or it's completely misleading, and you don't have the opportunity to know that because you don't have the time to fact check it. And he experienced the same thing when he went on Joe Rogan. He basically got his ass whooped. So this whole thing is pretty sad, but what's interesting to me is that Potholer's done what I think is probably the best idea, is invited him to a debate on a specific topic on a public forum. And it seems to be that he doesn't respond, or he says he's too busy for it. So now the question is, why does he do that? You already know why. He doesn't know shit about climate change. What does this dude know? Those people writing those articles on his website is not even him. It's other people, and then they inject such stupid like sentences and just make it like, oh, I forget what it was, but it's their goal to twist everything. It's basically their own think tank, right? It's literally their own think tank. So you have that, and then you have Steven Crowder just regurgitating whatever his writers write on the website. So I think that if there was a public forum, that's probably the best way, like you do it online, because then you have the time to check the sources and the data and the facts instead of just spewing a bunch of nonsense. But Crowder doesn't know shit about climate change. This dude's like he's a comedian about politics who really just does politics. He's not a comedian. He has his dude over there laughing, and every once in a while some other dude starts laughing too. But that's, of course they're gonna laugh. They get paid by him. So the idea that this would be some kind of like legitimate debate, like, dude, you're a right-wing ideologue. How is live debating someone about climate change going to serve any purpose in any way, shape, or form? And this is what the right-wingers have latched onto. It's like, hey, debate us, and then you bring him onto your show, you corner him, you lie, you mislead, and bam, you're set. That's the thing, dude. So when I do these like I've done a few rebuttal videos, I do like massive research into them because that's what's needed. Like, for example, the Medicare for All video. I mean, the dude is lying out of his asshole. And it's like, you have to have time to fact check, because if you don't, it's just going to be a bunch of nonsense being spewed. And it always brings up the question again, are you going to debate a flat earther? Are you going to debate a Holocaust denier? Any of this stuff, right? So this whole thing is so stupid, but it's funny to see Steven Crowder scared to do it on a public forum, and I'd like to see it happen because Crowder doesn't know shit about climate change. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.